Hey everyone, welcome back to the Mile High Scale Modeler channel. This is the final build video for the 41 Plymouth Rebuildin a Rebuilder series. If you have not caught the final or the past 2 or 3 videos that I had, you can find them here in the top right hand corner to watch that playlist. You can see how I received the model from an auction, and obviously here you can see how it is finished and the changes that I've made and also the many changes that I've kept with it. So further ado, let's get into this and show you what I did. So this build initially was in blue. I actually restripped it all the way down. I fixed a couple seam issues and a couple issues where fitment wasn't right on the hood. This was done with a gray primer, a duplicolor, and then I went over with a silver base, and then I did a couple clear laden coats of a pearl. And then I laid this red candy paint over it, and then I did 3 to 4 coats of clear over it, and that is what you see here today. The wheels are the Pegasus wheels. These came with the build when I bought it, so I kept these on here because I actually liked the way it looked. The bottom of this build is actually freestanding, so you actually can take it out here and pop it out and change it as you want, and that allows you to actually change the stance, change the height. Every show I take it to, I can have it look a little bit different, which is pretty cool. A little customization that will always be there for everyone else. You'll see that I actually did some black panel line as well. The hood had some fitment issues, so I actually had to add some styrene on the bottom as well as the top up here to have it fit just right. And I also had to recess and recreate that body line where the styrene was. On the front here is actually bare metal foil. I didn't have any chrome paint, and unfortunately the local hobby shop didn't either, so this was the best I could use. I do have some black wash on here, but unfortunately the camera is not picking up that black wash great, so at the shows you'll be able to see that black wash, and it definitely looks more tame than what you're seeing right here. I did keep the headlights as they were, where they were Frenched in, just to make sure that I wanted to keep the originality that the builder had for this and just kind of refreshen up the build. I'm actually going to take the bottom off here, which you can see it pretty easy to do. There we go. So in here in the interior, it originally was like a light white cream color, and I actually made it into a brown. So here I did leave the buttons that were there. I took them out for the build, repainted everything, and then put the buttons right back in on the seats. You will see that all 4 seats have seat belts in them. The window crank, the handrest, as well as the door handle there are all from Ed Fluck over at Drag City Castings. They are resin casted. If it picks it up right, there we go. And I bought about 7 or 8 sets of these because they're just great. Don Yost used them in prior builds for Willys, and he swore by them, and so I bought some, and these were great. You also will see I did keep the original sound system in here, 4.5, 5.5s in the rear, and then looks like they were more 8-inch speakers on the sides. The shifter is still the same. We have a drag pack digital dash now, and the steering wheel is a 3D printed steering wheel by VCG Resins. You'll see pictures of all this stuff here as I go through it a lot better in detail, and I did a wood grain effect to the actual steering wheel as well that you'll see. The interior I actually enjoyed doing the most. It was fun, it was exciting to bring it into to more of the modernization with what I wanted it to appear and look like. The interior is also flucked down at the bottom as well, which may be hard to see. I actually am not going to be doing flocking anymore with models because it just got over all of the interior and all of the windshields once I was done. So I'm going to start using embossing powder, either a clear, a white, or even a black, and then paint the embossing powder as I need to for any future builds. Overall, this build was a fun build. It definitely took me a bit to, it definitely took me a while to build just because of things that are happening in my life and everything like that. Here's one more thing that I did add, is I actually added some Pegasus, if you'll pick it up here, there you go, some Pegasus slotted rotors, and I actually painted hand painted these with a gold caliper, and I actually went and redid all the slots and individually drilled those slots in there one by one just to make it easier and make it more presentable. And these are what I added to it. These do not come with it. Those are Pegasus slotted rotors. One of the things the original builder did is he has it here where you can easily make the back end lower or higher depending on what your need is. The front is stationary, but these wheels also come off, so I can always change the wheels as well for going from show to show. So when I'll be going to the Commies Fest here at the end of this year, which is March 23rd, 2024, and that's local in Denver. I'll be bringing this build and a couple other builds that I have. But it'll be fun because this is a semi-custom build where you can still customize it. You can change the tires, you can change the brake rotors if I want to, make it look different, make the stance look different. Every show I go to, it can look a little bit different and have a little bit more of an appeal based upon the crowd or based upon what category it's in. This is a curbside, there is no engine or anything like that, but I'm really happy with it. One of the things that I didn't speak about is the windows. The windows had a couple scratches on it just from use over the years. So I wet sanded all the scratches out, and then I did a polishing compound, or a 3-step polishing compound, 3-step, and I then stuck it in future floor wax, let it sit and drip overnight, and then it is what it is today and how shiny it is. The paint job is immaculate. I'm really happy it came out. There's a couple issues with it just right here, a couple little dents that I didn't get. Unfortunately didn't see until after the paint, and it was too late to kind of take care of that just because of, you know, sometimes you just want to get the build over with and get on to the next one. So this build isn't perfect by any means. It's definitely going to go into contests and be presented as a model to hopefully win a couple categories, but I'm excited that this one is done, and I'm excited to show you all what I'll be doing here for an upcoming build. I want to thank you all for watching this video. I appreciate every one of my subscribers. I hope you all are doing well, and definitely look forward to putting out more videos here in 2024.